So in the meantime, if you can see my chart, let me know. Let me know if you can see my chart. Yeah, we're about to start the weekly analysis. Okay, weekend like this is always good. You use this weekend for your back testing, your analysis, and thereabout. Use this weekend to learn. All right, learn during the weekend so that during the week you can implement whatever you've learned. Now, the first person in the comment or in the chat is Ebuka. Good morning, Mr. Raba. Ebuka, yeah, good morning. Yeah, in Nigeria it's afternoon, this 2 p.m. So as usual, let me know where you're chatting from. I'm reaching to you from Nigeria, yeah. Ebuka says, sorry, good afternoon. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Yeah, good afternoon. Please keep the messages coming in. And also, let me know the currency pair you want me to talk on. All right? If you have any currency pair. But for me, I'm going to look at Euro USD. I'm going to look at Pounds USD. I'm going to look at gold. And if there's time, I'll look at crypto. All right. So let me know. By the way, is the sound okay? Eboka, is the sound okay? Once the sound is okay, I will start my analysis. All right, I'm waiting for a confirmation of my sound. I'm waiting for a confirmation of my sound. Yeah, Ebuka says, yes, the sound is good. All right. So since the sound is good, let's add on to our screen. All right. So before I go into my analysis, I want you to know the method I use to do this analysis. Because when you follow someone, you should know the strategy he or she uses. All right. So that you learn from that. So the strategy I use, yeah, is simply working with my opening price. All right. So I'm going to start with Pounds USD. Let's look at Pounds USD first. You know, last week I said that the market was heading, going to the weekly. Let's go back to the weekly. I said the market was heading towards this opening price. And then potentially we might see price sell down. All right. Okay. So from there, from this, we can see that the market at the end of the week, this was the target here. So let me take this away. But as you can see, price did not reject of this. Instead, price closed above it. Now, this closure here tells us something. What it's telling us is that price wants to reach higher. Okay? Price wants to reach higher, and where I'm expecting price to even go up to, we might expect price to trade up to this point. Okay? Before we can see any form of rejection. All right? Initially, I was looking at here. If you go to your daily, when price got in here on the daily, what happened? We have a daily level here as well. Price closed above it, gave us a bearish day on Thursday, and on Friday, price pushed above. So, my opinion is that once price trade back in here, let's continue looking for bullish price action. Okay, so we'll expect price to give us a reaction from here, and this is our target. This target here is simply intraday target. All right, intraday. Now the swing direction has been bullish. All right, we have been bullish from the weekly. All right, we have been bullish from the weekly. So the market has not changed its bullish stance, even though I was expecting a push down. Now, when I go back to Euro USD, I took a sell trade, which I exited at a particular opening price. I'm going to share it with you once I get to Euro USD, and I'm going to show you where I placed the trade. I placed that trade on DARWINEX. Okay, that is the only trade I've taken this month on that platform. All right, so from here I expect price to continue pushing higher. Now someone will say, oh, Raba gave us an illustration that we should sell from here. Okay, now there's what we called obstacles. All right, this bullish move, this particular level was the obstacle. Okay, this particular level was the obstacle. All right, and I was expecting a form of rejection from it, not a total reversal. Okay, this will be an area where you can look for sell trades, but as price has closed above it, then it's simply a continuation. This is the next obstacle. So one of the ways of trading the opening price is to understand where your obstacles lie, so that you will not be holding trade blindly. All right, and price approaching opening price here, where you are supposed to take a form of profit, you think price will continue moving, whereas price may reject a little bit before pushing higher. So my point here is this: weekly we are still bullish on Euro USD, on pounds USD, and on the daily we are also bullish. Since we've closed above this level on the daily, we should expect price to trade at least into this region here. We expect price to trade into this region here. Oh, let me take away that. I expect price to trade into this region. All right. Why? These are areas where we have some opening price there. Okay, so what I will do is I will position myself for a buy the moment price comes into this shaded region here. Once the trade back in, I'm going to look for buy trade, and if possible I can look for refinement in the 4-hour, okay, to give me a better risk to reward ratio. So our analysis on pounds USD is simple. On the weekly, we are bullish. On the daily, we are bullish. Okay, so we continue that bullish stance until we get to this first target here on the weekly, and above that are the daily opening prices. Okay. Above this line, we have the daily opening prices, where we can also anticipate a form of rejection in price. Okay, so looking at AUD USD. Okay, before I continue, I think we have some people in the chat, so let me quickly acknowledge them. Mutu says, yes, the sound is good. Okay. Mutu say, good afternoon, Mr. Raba. Good afternoon, Mutu. How are you? Where are you chatting from? All right. Ebuka has not told us where he's chatting from. Where are you chatting from? And also, which currency pair will you like me to take a look at? Mutu says, let's start with the gold, sir. I'm going to analyze gold, but I won't start with gold. It's part of my list of currencies or instrument to analyze. Joshua, say Joshua. Hello, Raba. Joshua, how are you doing? Joshua is a very good man. I will give him a call personally at the end of this stream. Perfect picture. Good. Thank you. That is the screen is okay. The picture is fine. Dorothy here says, good afternoon, sir. The sound is good. Thank you, Dora. That is a special person to me anyway. Ebuka says, sound is perfect. Patrick Anene says, good day, sir, Raba. Great teacher. Happy to hear from you again. Yeah, Patrick, good to see you here. Mary Victoria says, hello, sir. All right, so that's all we have in the chat. And by the way, don't forget to let me know where you're chatting from. And don't forget to let me know your currency pair that you would like me to take a look at. All right. So Ebuka says it's from Nigeria. Yeah, Ebuka from Nigeria. Chatting from Anambra State. That is Anene. Patrick Anene. And Ebuka says Bitcoin. Good. Bitcoin. We have some crypto traders in the house here. So that is lovely. Okay. So let's go back. AUD USD. So in my last analysis, I don't think I did any form of analysis on Australian. What is this? On Australian dollar USD. Okay. So let's quickly take a look at this, because I know some of my students, they love trading AUD USD. So if they come across this, that will be a good bonus for them. So we are going to look at the weekly. So whenever you're looking at the chart here, you can see that the market started moving from here. I need the magnet tool right now so that I can get the line exactly on the opening price. Okay, good one. So the market started from here, this rejection, okay? From this rejection, price was heading higher. So now, what you need to do is that price will not forever be moving, okay? At a point, it's going to give a rejection. And the best place where price gives rejection are the opening prices. So we have one here. If I analyze this, this will have been my target here for last week, okay? And also we have another one in here. So what I need to look at now is if the second one there's a rejection, all right? So I'm going to use this zoom tool to take a closer look at them. Okay, there was no touch on this. So from what I can see here, we can see that we closed above this first one. This is an indication that price wants to go higher. Simple as that. Okay, price wants to go higher simply because we closed above this. All right, and we have not touched this. So before we can get any form of retracement, price needs to tap into this 0.67175 region. All right, why? This is the obstacle. Okay, so we might expect price to push into here, and then from there we can get a reaction. So for me, the weekly is still bullish. So on the daily now, I'll be positioning myself for a buy around this region here, the reversal opening price. If price can come down in here, okay, I will look for a bullish trade. Now, for me, I'll still be taking this as an intraday trade. In my last live stream with you guys, I discussed on what is considered an intraday trade, a swing trade, and also a scalping trade. Intraday simply means you taking a trade Monday morning or Monday, and you close that trade that same Monday. All right. So And the approach I want you to use within this AUD USD is using intraday approach. That is if you're entering from here. Now, there's potential for swing, but because of this obstacle here, I might be moving from this level to this level. Okay? Something of this nature. Maybe if price can give me an entry here, I'll simply take it up to this point. Okay? So this will be an intraday movement. And if it doesn't complete within a day, it turns to a swing coming into the following day. All right? So this is what I can see here. Now on the daily time frame, we can see we slightly close above this reversal opening price, and price is also in a bullish stance. Okay? The direction of this market is bullish. We've closed above a key level here, opening price. So we expect price to push higher. And if you look at your left here, we don't have any clear opening price to validate or to give a kind of confluence to the weekly level. So we can expect price to still push higher in here. So initial idea here is an intraday, which might potentially turn into a swing trade. So this is kind of my setup, yeah, for AUD USD. Victoria says US oil. Mary, oh, this, I believe this is the same Mary that I know. Mary says US oil because she likes US oil also. George says, I'm George Olorun Lona. That is God's grace the way, or God is the way, if I'm not wrong. From Kwara State. I like trading gold. Okay, gold lovers, I will say I will move into gold shortly. And then we have here Nkwemu says, greetings to everyone. I just stumbled on this. Hope and welcome from Cameroon. Oh, you are welcome. You are very much welcome to this family here. Okay. And this should be the beginning of a new beginning for you. More of profitable trades. I don't know your stance in trading, if you are profitable or if you are struggling. Let me know in the chat. That is step one. Let me know in the chat if you are a profitable trader or you are struggling with one thing or the other. Let me know what that is. And as time goes on, I'm going to talk about it. But for now, you can use this weekly analysis that I'm doing right away to make plans for your trading next week. Okay? And I can assure you there will be a difference in your trading. All right. So looking at, let's take a look at NZD, then we look at Euro USD. Once I'm done with Euro USD, then I will look at gold. All right. Then from gold, we can look at NAS100 and then US30 before we look at the cryptocurrency. Okay. So that is the order I'll be going through on this analysis. So now, NZD, as you can see, we moved from this area. This, you can see, whenever the opening price holds its ground, there's almost times there's going to be a reaction, especially if the directional bias is confirmed. Now, there are ways you can understand if the directional bias is confirmed, all right? And those rules, I simply give it out to my VIP student. So if you want to know more on this opening price, you can easily join the Telegram, chat me up, or go to my website and then sign up for the VIP program. We have the monthly, we have the quarterly, we have the semi-annually, and the annually plan. Just pick anyone and then jump in and change the way you have been seeing trading. There are a lot of videos I'm going to work on in the coming week, all right? This is going to blow a lot of things. I'm going to contradict you with a lot of things that most people think it works, but it does not. It's simply a waste of time, all right? And if you know the right thing to do, you simply do away with those things, all right? I'm going to start working on those videos once I have enough time on my hands. So now, from here, I can see that the first opening price was this level. And what happened? Price closed above it. All right. Then we have this as well. Okay. If you don't know how to mark this, maybe this is the time you need to join the VIP so that you understand how I mark all of these zones. All right. So you can see here now, we close above it. So the next one is this, but we have not tapped into this. All right. We have not tapped into this. So I'm going to take off this one. Since we close above this, definitely we are heading to this point. Okay. So this is our target for now. And we also have some nice area here. These are the two areas that is left if we are looking for any meaningful short or meaningful sell trade. It's only when price comes to this territory. And this territory is only open for intraday sell. No swing trading sell. All right? Intraday sell. Only if things are lined up in the daily and also in the 4 hour. All right? Because as a trader, you should know at what price do you want to buy. You should know at what price do you want to sell. You don't just buy and sell randomly at any price, okay? At any market price, you simply click your buy and your sell trades. I used to do that. Even when I started trading with this opening price, sometimes I will be impatient and open my trades without price coming to my opening price. What it does is that it messes up with the psychology. All right. When you don't enter a trade at the best price, it messes up with your psychology and it gives you what is called drawdown. Okay. If you wait for the perfect execution on the opening price, it reduces your drawdown drastically. Okay. That is what I can tell you. Always wait, always be patient for price to get your level. Now, if you are trying to sell for any reason, this area is not the best area for you to sell. Okay? The best area for you to sell will be within these two prices here. The first one here at 0.6439. This is not the perfect price, just an estimate. What I can see on my chart now. And then the second one is within 6179 to thereabout. Okay, so within this are the areas where you can sell, but mind you, we are still bullish. This sell is simply a counter trend trade. Okay, trying to get the retracement for a reload to continue pushing higher. So that's what I mean. All right, so on the daily, looking at the daily time frame now, I can see that there are some levels on the daily that lines up perfectly with the weekly. So first area to consider looking for short will be this area here. Okay. Now, when I say looking for short, this is for intraday short. The overall direction is a buy. So for me, I'll be looking for buy from here. Okay. So maybe something like this, two scenario might occur. A push up in here, sell down here. Then from here, you buy and go higher. Or price gets down first and then push to this level. So it all depends on the scenario. So first thing first, the highest probability trade will be to buy. Okay? My highest probability trade will be to look for buy trades within here. And the second one will be if price just push up in here, I can now look for a confirmation to confirm that price wants to actually go down and sell into this area. Okay, so these are the scenarios, these are the levels I will be interested in when it comes to trading NZD USD. Okay, so Typhoon here says struggling and a complete newbie. Oh, there's no problem. We were once a newbie and we were once struggling trader when we started. So you are very welcome to the fold. Greetings to everyone. Just stumble on this. Okay, this is from Typhoon. I've read this. And then Forex formula says it's from Nigeria. Yeah, welcome Forex Formula. So let's go back to looking at Euro USD. Now, Euro USD is interesting, but first of all, I need to look at the weekly. Now, you can see, let me take off this. I told you about the trade I took, okay, on the intraday level. Now, first of all, we were looking at this level first, okay, during the live stream. I think it was on Wednesday. We were looking at this level to sell. But as you can see, price push up aggressively in. So the next thing I did was to look for a fresh level here. So we have this fresh level, and I can see price has closed above this and rejected this. All right. So let me quickly explain the trade I took. So when I looked at that, I saw that we are at this Quasimodo level. So I took a sell. When I sold here, I took my profit just from the daily opening price before price started pushing up. I took my profit from here. So I sold from here and then took my profit off from here. And as you can see, price rejected from that area aggressively. All right. So even if I was looking for, expecting a sell from here, I will not be holding it blindly, because I know there's an obstacle against that my direction. Okay, I'm selling, but there's an obstacle that is against that sell direction that can indicate what a bullish move. So what I did on Friday, once this occurred, I just simply left it. I will be looking to add up position once price retests this. Okay, the exact place, it depends on what transpire in the lower time frame, H4 and H1. All right, but the market looks ready for a push. Now, another thing I need you to pay attention is that we have a fresh level here. So even if I'm buying here, I'll be taking my profit at this level, because holding this blindly without taking any profit is simply insane. All right, because we have a fresh obstacle here. You can see now I'm introducing obstacle to you guys, all right? Or a kind of barrier that is preventing us from pushing higher. Okay, so when price gets in here, we can still have a potential push to the downside, all right? So for now, the direction is bullish. It has not changed yet, okay? The direction has not changed yet. It all depends on the Asian session, what happened during the Asia session before I come to the London session. So by then, I will simply know the exact position if it's going to be extremely bullish. Okay, but for now, with the information I get here, I'll still be mindful of these two zones here. But if by the time I come back on Monday morning in my time during the London session, and I see Asia market print out some things, then I can say going bullish will be, let me say, going aggressively bullish will be the key. All right. So for now, we simply wait for more data. Simple as that. So then on the trade I took on that DARWINEX, let me so this is Darwin. The only trade I took was that trade, and in this particular index, I only risked nothing more than 0.2 to 0.3%. Okay, so I got 1.35% out of that. That was the only trade I took. All right, so and it was on Euro USD. It was on Euro USD. I'm going to send a screenshot in the Telegram. Okay, the screenshot of the move in the Telegram. So if you have not joined my Telegram, please kindly join the Telegram. All right, kindly join the Telegram. So let's go back to analyzing gold. The link to all my resources are in the description below. My website, the link is there. The link to DARWINEX, and then using my coupon, you get €20 off, is in the description. The link to my preferred broker, everything is in the description. Okay, just take your time and then go to the description, look at the Telegram link, join the Telegram channel, because I communicate faster with the Telegram channel. For example, this live stream link was sent to the Telegram channel, okay, to prep you up for the live stream. So this is what I have on Euro USD. Nothing much, but as time goes on, we're going to get more data. So what I'm expecting is we expect a bullish move. Okay, we continue bullish. But in the meantime, let's be careful of this obstacle. All right. So this is what I can see. Then gold. Looking at gold. Also, now you can see at first I was also looking for a potential short on gold. Why? Because of we have this fresh opening price. But what happened at the end of Friday? We closed above. So this is a strong indication that price wants to push higher. Okay. Now, for me to look for a sell is not that the market is bearish. There's something you need to know. Okay. When I say I'm looking for a sell in a particular place, the overall direction for this particular pair is bullish. Okay. But I want you to have at the back of your mind, or to consciously be aware, that there are what is called obstacle. Meaning, even though we are bullish, always pay attention to these levels here. This kind of levels. Now, above that, there's nothing else again, all right? And this is always tricky as well, because when you get into all-time high territory, there's always liquidity grab, and then price most times might decide to fall. Just like in this case here. There was no resistance whatsoever. But what happened? Price created its own resistance, okay, and then went lower before pushing high. All right, so when I say I'm looking for a sell here, it doesn't mean the directional bias is a sell. The directional bias is still a buy. But I'm mindful as a trader that this level could give a form of what? Push, retracement. Because market goes in the form of what? Zigzag. Impulse, correction. This is how market moves, okay? Market moves, impulse. What is happening? Okay, 1 minute. The magnet. Market moves in form of what? Impulse, correction, impulse. So most of this correction are what took place or takes place within area like this. All right, in a higher time frame. Okay, so do not throw away opportunity of looking for short in here. As for me, I'm seasoned when it comes to trading this way. I didn't see any form of confirmation, so I didn't take any trade from here. Okay, I didn't take any trade from this level. And if you can see on Thursday, look at here. When price came into that level, what happened? It traded in and then it went down. Okay, that is the move I was watching for. But for me, I didn't take that trade. Okay, maybe I wasn't exactly looking at it, or I was already in the Euro USD trade and I didn't want to expose another trade on my DARWINEX, because any trade I claim to take will be on DARWINEX. Anything on my personal account, there's no need discussing it, because I won't show you anything concerning that one. But with the DARWINEX platform, I can show you my trades and everything transparent, because you know why? That is a third party proof. In my own personal account, even though I show you a screenshot, you might think, oh, maybe it's photoshopped, because a lot of people do that. But if I show you a trade with the DARWINEX platform, that is 100% transparency, okay? So I'll only share trades that I take on the DARWINEX platform. All right? So this trade here, when price came into that weekly level, what happened? It gave us a bearish day. This is the opportunity. If you have taken this, you take it. All right. And then where do you exit the trade? You simply look for the opening price. Oh yeah, this is where you exit that trade. And you can see from there, price push up again. So this trade here is simply an intraday trade. All right. You are taking a trade here. That doesn't mean that the market is bearish. It's not bearish. It's still bullish. But this level can give you room for what? An impulse for a correction. All right. So as it stands now, if I'm to enter this trade here, I'll simply mark out this old zone here. The reason is because we have a bunch of opening prices there. So when price comes back in here, Viola, I'll look for a buy. Okay. In this case, I'll look for a buy. My first target will be this high. In this case, there's no more resistance. Okay. So one has to be very careful. When you are buying, you target the high. You target the high, yeah? Okay? Once you target that high, take most of your profit away and then allow the remaining one to move. Because when you are in an all-time high situation, you can see all of this. These are all-time high. Price refused to push higher. Then there was a massive correction. Okay? Before it begins again. So things like that tends to happen the moment you clear all-time high. Okay, so when you're buying from here, target this candle high, target this candle high here, and so on. So these are my setup for gold. Okay, if I go to the 4-hour, I can refine to my levels here. So what am I saying here? Gold, the directional bias for me for gold is bullish. Directional bias for Euro USD is also bullish. Okay, most of these dollar pair are bullish. Dollar weakness, then the other currency strength. Okay, so take note of that. And if you want to learn more concerning the way I look at things, and now, how many of you have seen that I don't look at market structure and analyzing? Because that market structure is full of confusion. All right, as a beginner, you get confused because you can analyze using market structure. Okay, one way. You see a bullish market. The other way, you see a bearish market. So which one will you take? So that is why I don't want to confuse you whatsoever with market structure, fair value gaps. There are a bunch of confusion, right? So with this straightforward approach, I believe learning becomes easier. All right. So let's take a look at NAS100. Then from there, if there's time, I look at cryptocurrency, and then we call it a day. Oh, minute. Okay. So let's go to crypto NAS. Now, also, you look at the NAS trade. From the NAS trade, I was also, okay, there was no much, okay, you can see here, there was no much obstacle in here. All right, apart from this Quasimodo. I was looking at this Quasimodo to see if I can see an intraday sell on this pair. Okay, so as it stands now, you can see there's no all-time high. There's no, what is it called? No resistance. Okay, so trades like this are very difficult to implement. Don't get fooled and say, okay, let me buy here and start pushing. Price may decide to linger a little bit. Look at here, it push up, creating all-time high, but all of a sudden, price started pushing lower. Okay, before moving high. So in this case, your weekly will not do much, will not give you much information that you need. All right, aside from me knowing that, okay, market has closed above the Quasimodo line, which is my opening price, then in that case, I expect price to continue pushing higher. But I'm going to trade with caution. So now the daily, on the daily, we refined it to this point, but as you can see, market did not respect that level. All right. Instead, price decided to push higher, more, even more. Okay. So for me, I'm going to be patient on this pair for price to come down at least back to this zone before I can look for any trades to the upside. All right. That's what I will do. I'll wait for price to give me a fresh opening price. Okay. I don't know if this is fresh enough for me. Okay. This is an indecision candle. Most times I don't like working with indecision candle. So I'll need more candle to be printed. So during the week, I'll say come up live and then we can look at better ways to approach this particular market. So for me, let's wait for a pullback, and then if it comes into this area, our opening price here, we can start looking for buy trades. Same thing should apply for US30. Okay. As you can see, this was my analysis. I was expecting price to come down here, but it did not, and it pushed higher. Okay, because I know that the directional buy is bullish, but I was worried about this level here. Okay, this level is an obstacle, okay, which can sponsor a push down. All right, can sponsor a push down, but as it stands now, price closing above those opening price simply tells me price wants to go higher. So for me, I will simply be expecting trades around, let me take off this, around this zone. When price come back to this zone, I might be looking for a scalping opportunity. So on the weekly, not much information on the weekly because we've closed above that level. So where I marked this zone is simply around the weekly level, meaning resistance turning into support, and then I can push price even higher. Okay, so that's what we have there. Let me go back to the chart and see what I have. All right, there's nothing much apart from Victor saying PL. I don't know what PL means, Victor. Okay, so what you need to do for me right now is, if you have not joined the family yet, subscribe to this channel, share this video. All right, share it, let it reach a lot of people, share it on all your social platform, and then like this video. All right, like this video. When it comes to live streaming, you just have to share and then make more people get aware of this particular channel. Okay, so the last will be cryptocurrency BTC. It's been long I checked the BTC chart anyway. Where is BTC? Okay, someone said oil, US oil. Yeah, Mary, I remember. Mary says US oil. So let me take a look at that. I think this is oil. It should be. This is the Brent oil, which is the UK. Where is the US oil? 1 minute. West Texas instrument. It's been long I look at oil. In fact, generally it's been long I look at the chart itself, because during those times I have been busy. I hardly look at most of the other pairs. West Texas oil. All right, this is it. Good. So looking at this West Texas oil. So first thing you need to do is looking at your directional bias. So you can see here, price is finding it difficult to close below this opening price. Price is finding it difficult to close below this opening price. And what I can see here is that there was a form of a rejection. All right. So that is the first thing. And then I know that if the price push higher, this is the obstacle here within this zone. Okay. Though we have minor obstacle along the way, just like this one, this particular level. I'm not going to put the line on it. Okay. So from here, let's look at the daily. So on the daily to me appears to be bullish. So we should expect price to continue pushing higher. When price comes below this line, this is where you can be looking for buy opportunity. Okay. So you buy, and then mind you, you watch your obstacles. This is your first target here before you get into the weekly obstacle. So US oil to me is bullish. So, and the formation I think is already set to start pushing higher. This was the best entry here. This was the best entry here. Okay, at this opening price, reverse opening price, day 1, day 2. Then we should expect price to continue going higher. Okay, so then we look at Bitcoin. I think I saw Bitcoin earlier. Good. We have Bitcoin here. So Bitcoin. So wow, there was a retracement on Bitcoin up to this level before pushing up. Well, as you all know, this is the bull season, okay, bull run, as people call it. Let me clear most of this. So what I can see is this. This is a nice bullish structure. So for re-entry, all right, I want to say price. Sorry about my mouse. So I want to see price straight back into this zone. That for the weekly, it might not be possible, so we're going to look at the daily for that. So on the daily, yes, on the daily we have something good. For me, this zone, once price trade into this zone, I'll be looking to buy. Now, we have an obstacle here, but we close above it with so much vigor. Okay, so we might see a retest and then push higher. So the Bitcoin chart is looking pretty bullish. All right, it's looking pretty bullish, and then we have all this area to target. We have potentially this area to target. So these are my take on this, though there are more confirmations that I use before I open my trade. Okay, and those confirmations, those in the VIP have the privilege of knowing them. All right, because they actually committed themselves to be part of it. So Anda says, hello sir, Raba. Yeah, hello Anda. He said AUD card. AUD card, okay. Good afternoon. PL. What is PL, please? Or is it people? Someone wrote, Victor wrote PL, and then someone else wrote PL. Yeah, I don't know. Now, pounds USD, we've done that. We've done pounds USD already. So before I look at AUD card, I would like you to take a look at the DARWINEX. Why I want to introduce this, One minute, I think something went wrong. Oh, 1 minute, I think I lost my signal here. Okay, let me use this platform. So DARWINEX is a very good program for you. You can use it to keep track of your record and all. So what my aim right now is, when I got to know about DARWINEX, I started trading it a little. I joined them, but I wanted to be sure of it before I start promoting. Okay, because I don't just promote anything based on profit. I'm not that kind of person. Okay, so for me, I can tell you that this platform is very good. The silver platform is where you will get involved first. Okay, before I joined them, 1 minute. Before I joined them, there were around 1,300 people on this platform, but currently we have over 700 and something, going to 7,000 and something, going to 8,000. Okay, so the platform is really growing very strong. All right, so what I want to share with you here is simple. I want to show you different stages that we have. I don't know what's wrong with my system, probably maybe too hot or something. There is a machine, it shouldn't be doing this. All right, so 1 minute, please. So to qualify to silver, all you need to do is to open your trades. Just let the algo calculate the way you trade so that it can create an index for you. All right. Once you are done with that, once you are done with the index, the next thing is to get to gold. Okay. Let me see if I can sign up. One minute. I don't know, the system is hanging. So let me quickly analyze what is needed, and then maybe next time I'll talk about DARWINEX. All right. So AUD card, this is AUD card in here. So AUD card, looking at this, we have here, wow, this is, okay. So this pair is currently bullish. All right, we are bullish on the weekly. So the first thing first is to know potential end of this bullish trade. For me, I'm looking at this area. Okay, why am I looking at this area? This is a fresh opening price before we look at the extreme here. Okay, so price is expected to push higher at least until it gets here. Okay, so on the daily, because on the weekly there's nothing I can do, the distance is too far. So on the daily, I can position myself to buy from here. Okay, from here I can position myself to buy, and it will be an intraday buy. Okay, intraday buy. Where is my target when I'm buying from there? When I buy from this region, I'm taking it at this line, this weekly resistance. Okay, then obviously it all depends on the data I get during the week. I can hold the position again and then target this high. So for now, AUD card is bullish, and this is your best area. The first area to start looking for entry will be from here. All right, so I believe I've done justice to that. You don't need to waste time when it comes to analyzing pairs. All right, you simply look at the chart, look at the opening prices, mark them on your chart, and then make decision around the opening price. And I can guarantee you your success rate, your win rate will skyrocket. You avoid some unnecessary losing trades. Oge Kalu, gold. Yes, we have done gold. Maybe at the end of this stream, you simply go back and check our gold analysis. We have done pounds USD, Nasiru, Lekon. We've done that. And then Kalu says, good afternoon, Mr. Raba, my first time. Wow. A round of applause for Kalu. And I believe you're going to stay even longer and become more profitable. So the question is, Kalu, are you struggling? Are you a newbie? Or are you a seasoned trader? Let us know in the chat. And you're from Nigeria. I'm from Nigeria. I believe everything is good at your end. So this was really eventful. I so much enjoyed my time with you guys. So what you need to do is this. At the end of the stream, maybe because of some interruption here and there, go back and watch the stream all over. And again, don't forget, share this video, subscribe if you are new, subscribe, and then what else? Like, give it so much love. Talk about Raba Fx to your friends, okay? Because I have a mission of building over 1,000 army within my community, profitable army, okay? So on that note, we call it